What are coconut car parts? A coconut plus a fancy car equals a coconut car? Well, not exactly. Sir Walter Bradley has come up with changes on how we look at auto parts. He has found a new way to use coconut fibers as a replacement for synthetic polyester fibers in compression molded composites for automobile parts, like floorboards, door panels, and trunk liners. This new technology is going to impact the world in many different ways. It will have an environmental, institutional, cultural, legal, and economical impact on our society. So let's take a look at how this is all going to happen. The coconut fibers the Baylor team is using to make their car interior parts come specifically from the outer husk of the coconut, as well as the shell and copra, which is the meat of the coconut, or what you would usually buy in a grocery store. The husk itself is a very strong, stiff, ductile, and lightweight material. There are two types of coconut fibers that can be used in manufacturing. A white fiber, which is like a green, unripe banana, and a brown fiber, which is like a ripe banana. Coconut fibers cost much less than artificial synthetic materials. It is much more environmentally healthy, and it gives farmers who live in undeveloped areas a chance to earn more for a living for the merchandise they produce. According to another leading scientist at Baylor University, 11 million coconut farmers rely exclusively on the coconut they grow for their income, and they make between $1 to $2 a day. But if we could raise that to 6 or 7 a day, it would make a tremendous difference in their available lifestyle. Coconuts are very abundant in the tropics. Most are grown near the equator. They are a fruit that is organically grown from the earth, so no matter how much we use it, it won't hurt the environment, at least not as much as synthetic and polyester fibers. Some of the hazards of using coconuts, however, are that coconuts are considered to be garbage, and when piled up, they begin to rot and can cause health problems to people living around them. They become dangerous to live around because the fibers in the husks can easily retain 10 times their volume in water, thus making them a perfect habitat for mosquitoes bearing various diseases, such as malaria. These husks would normally not be used, so by using them, we're basically creating a revenue for garbage. Coconut fiber materials in cars are an advantage because coconuts don't burn very well and don't emit toxic fumes. The forms are made by compression molding, which means that a mixture of husks and polypropylene fibers is hot pressed at large temperatures. Even though polypropylene is a fossil fuel-based material, it's better than what is being used currently. The prototypes are made through a processing company, and the Baylor researchers are now putting the automotive parts that use coconut fibers through a series of certification tests to see if the fiber meets the necessary safety performance specifications. The safety standards that the pieces are being tested under differ from the use of the products. The regulations are being set forth by the U.S. Department of Transportation. The possibility of coconut car parts being put on the market is a major possibility that might hit us in the very near future. As the rage to go green continues, the likelihood that these parts could be seen on the market is pretty good. Electric and eco-friendly cars are on the rise, and new earth-friendly parts will fit perfectly into the marketing of these new cars.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee-dee, there they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. No, I would never have had to do this for Mufasa. What?